Okay, I'm back. Phew. Okay, sorry for that for anybody who might be tuning in. The reason for the breakdown was actually one of my pieces of equipment for keeping my um, stream quality up actually collapsed. So let's see, we went to super already. Let's go to the iridium zone. So you saw that one there has a massive reduction, and you're going to see some extra locations after this. There's 3, there's nothing, there's nothing. So yeah, here's it. 43 seconds. That is off. It's supposed to be a little bit higher. But anyway, let's continue. So I've already done super, I've already done zeal. Let's go to aluminium. Aluminium should have none. All 3 machines ready for optimization. And yeah, absolutely no speed up done to this location as yet, because aluminium isn't a top priority anymore, because I have a lot of other resources that are more important. Osmium, Osmium is one of the most important resources. There are actually 3 here in the location. One is right up against those, and these 2 are in the center. And reading this, you can see that they are all sitting at the 23. Okay, so moving past this is uranium. I don't know if I'm going to be able to enter that location. And I'm not going to volcano. Volcano always lags me out. There are exactly 3 in this entire location and 2 empty. It's at 43 seconds. That's good enough. That's 1.5 every minute. So basically that makes it way better. And then you'll see volcano is for the obsidian, and I only have 1 over there. Then there's beach. This is just for me to go looking for golden crates. There's osmium 2, uranium 2, and iridium 2. Now you didn't see a zeal 2 because there's a second zeal farm set up in the Z location. The osmium location isn't the easiest to set up things in, so I had to find a second osmium location. And uranium similarly is a very cramped space. I could have actually done more with the iridium location, but I just decided to go to another location nonetheless. So yeah, let's go back to main. Now, what am I going to be getting up to in this next few minutes? Because obviously, it doesn't look like this is my primary focus. And in case anybody has thought that, you actually are pretty bang on the money. The whole idea over here is to wait until everything has saturated out in production. I want my iridium to be maxed out. So I'm going to go to the first... Oh wait, let me just go look at the map right now just to show you how things are going. You can see this line moving in and out of iridium, the line moving in and out of that first osmium mine, and the zeolite mine. As you can see, there's tons. Sulfur is also being picked up along the same line as this osmium line, and this long line over here is obviously heading to another resource, which is down in the new volcano. That is the secondary iridium. That's the secondary uranium. As you can see, there's nothing going this way. The osmium is over here as well. So this is most probably feeding that exact... No, wait, it's over here. And I don't see anything feeding through this location. So there's nothing going there. That is where my obsidian is. So yeah, it's a long way down and a long way out of reach of the other resources. So this is quite a crazy amount of drones, and I haven't shown you how many drones are being deployed. So yeah, so there's no way of telling just how crazy this supply and demand is right now, because obviously without the showing of the drones control, that is not right. They should all be out. There's 400 drones and it's only using 200. That would mean that supply is low on some places. With one every 23 seconds and them taking about 45 seconds, 2 of them have to go to each of the osmium and zeolite. That is... osmium and zeolite is 40. So that makes 2 to each one of those. So that's 8. 16 times 2, 32 just for the zeolite. Okay, yeah, they're increasing over time. Yeah, just a little bit of a worry because they're not moving at the right speed. Something is saturated and I don't know what it is. This is also at the saturated speeds, as you can see, 32 seconds. Oh no, this isn't saturated. There's one more to go. Okay, just because of this, I'm going to iridium 2. It may not be picked up at all. Oh no, it's being picked up, so this is odd. It's empty, so it doesn't have production at the right figures as yet. Okay, so there's no way that I could help that production. And the primary iridium, that is really flying, should be flying. By comparison to that one, this is half the time. I need to go have a look at production, because the production site should be absolutely flooded with drones all the time. Yeah, it is flooded with drones basically. Iridium and zeolite are quite good here. Methane is slowing down. Osmium is half, that is normal. Okay, so this here is back to full production speed. So then go up to the top, have a look at. I don't need to look at mutagen 3. What's this osmium supply looking like? It's almost full. Pulsar is half. obsidian. Yeah, this is starting to pick up. Yeah, so that means some of my side items that I was showing earlier have now stopped requiring the heavy production. Too short. That means that this just still hasn't yet filled up. Yeah, 10 more to go. Iron, yeah, not bad. Silicone, not bad. Nitrogen should be very bad. Bioplastic is already enough. Once this finishes off, it will be the long process of filling up nitrogen. That there was already done. That is already done. So I just have to look here. How's the production filling up? $16 to go. Okay, and that means that things are looking up here. This is most probably what's slowing down my production of fuel cells. But as you can see, these things are moving. $37,000. Just look at that line just moving in and out. I can never keep up with these ones. These are way too fast. These are T2 drones. As you can see, they just fly through. And you can just hear that production going down as fast as it can go. It's incredible to watch it. But obviously this isn't the main attraction of Planet Crafter. There's still far more. And I actually intend to start yet another world. But because of the recent introduction of the production system, I'm taking a little bit of time to think about it, and you'll see exactly what I have in mind. And even within this little bit that I've played, the production system is actually going to take up my primary focus. So I know that production system level 1 isn't the fastest, but production system level 2 is absolutely fast. So I intend to go and find as many blank microchips as I can, and to upgrade myself as far as possible. Then I intend to build as much as I possibly can to get myself ready to go to the next stage. And you'll see me make a very clean base this time. This time the base is going to have all of those nuclear reactors in a single point similar to this location, and the location isn't going to have the best of the best implants everywhere, I'm going to actually isolate the best of the best plants into one location with 50 of them. Oh wait, no, I'll make 80 of them, and I will multiply. Oh no, wait. Plant production can be multiplied directly. It doesn't have to have multiple pieces added to it. So yeah, that will be a different story. Yeah, the production rate has increased as I've wanted it to for quite a while. 90 seconds till that returns. And this one here should be about a minute more. Oh no, way more. Right now, if I improved my production all around on iridium, uranium, all of those materials, including the methane out there, uh, everything would be filled up in a matter of minutes. This just should be filling up. Nope, it's not yet filled. Wow, that is a scary one. This is silicone. So as soon as silicone fills, it means that I get more bioplastic moving, and once the bioplastic is done, yeah, it's demanding that level 1 priority. Now, you see, the one thing that I have to say for anybody who does take any initiative in listening to my opinion on games, if you're going to play a game solo and you're looking for something that's going to give you hours and hours of gameplay with objectives that are realistic and can easily be achieved, this is one of those games. Honestly, I could triple out this production in a matter of a few hours. But why haven't I done it? Well, it's simple. Because if I triple out this production, it means that I have to do so much more just to get there. With the things that they've added recently, the production sites and all of these things, if I keep it up, eventually I might be able to get my production of a resource down to 10. Right, once I put 8 against 8, once I can do 7 in the same place as one of them, that's when I've reached the maximum. And yeah, that's quite the way to go. Right now, as it stands, I still can improve, and the improvement will be enough to make a difference. I've done the equivalent of three of these, right, with production on, what am I saying, what's that first one, Z-Lite, right, and I got 23 seconds. If I improve it again, and that's 4 of them, and I'm still not yet far below where I was previously, I'm actually doing more than by putting in 3 more Z-Lite manufacturers. Remember, that's 1 every 75 seconds, and if you count that as 3 of them being put in 75 seconds a piece for 3, I've improved 8 to the point where they're now doing it at 20 seconds. So working it out, it's 3 extra versus a total of 16 extra. Which one works out better in terms of usage? 16. Right, 16 is far better for the price of 3 manufactured. So then you think about it, yeah, that is far better for the manufacturing. Let's think about the next one. The next one is going to take it down even further. And how much does this here reduce by? Let me just read the 0.25. So it reduces it by a quarter. So 20 seconds will reduce it by 15. 15 seconds, 1564, 1530, 60. 5. 5 in the same place of 1. So that would be, you'd be building 4 extra every time that one of those produces. Still winning. Reducing that further will give us minus 3.75 seconds, which is where the diminishing returns really starts. Because then when we first had that first one, it reduced it so that we had 2. Now we had 3. Then we have 4. Then we still have 4. Then we're still having 4. And then we finally reach 5. And that's way too many. That's where the diminishing returns come. So I can put in another 2 systems before the diminishing returns actually has an impact on how much I'm getting. So yeah, that's kind of a long ways away, and it isn't something that I should be focusing on. Yeah, 32 seconds is very fast. Now, not everything is super fast and super entertaining. As you can see, there's still one more to come down. The production seems to have slowed all of a sudden. There's a reason behind it. I can tell exactly what it is. Iridium. There's a ton of rods that need to be built, and I think it's filling up the iridium rods at the moment. So yeah, that is what's really impacting hard. That is giving me 1 confirmation. 2 more to go over here, and then there's 7. That's not a small amount, just by the way. That makes 10 to go, and 10 times that there is 90 iridium. This entire place is 10 times 8, that's 80. So this entire place several times over only fills this up so far. Well, that is just how bad it is. So that is the big drain. Just because I deployed more drones, I impacted my pulsar production heavily, and that they will be repaired in about another 20 to 30 minutes. I know what I'm doing, so I don't have to really stress too much. Oh, I'm actually shocked. That shouldn't have happened. Six to go. Circuits are filled. Explosives are filled. What else is there on this side? Oh, that is fantastic. I don't have enough reason to go and pull every single item from them, but these I want. And that does it. There's normally only 5. Practically empty. And yeah, that would have made a huge difference overall for most of this production. But I don't feel any guilt in not doing it. It's not really all that big of a deal. Because once the Sonya comes in, this is just 80 dead zones of iridium. So yeah, we were looking at circuits. Everything here was, not circuits, sorry, drones. Super alloy was filled, the rockets were filled. So there's nothing more on this side. I already checked that up earlier. But this is where the other big one is. Bioplastic, there's 1. Nitrogen, nothing again. Here's where the big surprise comes in. 5 away from filled. That is fantastic. Once this is filled, then that means that there's less of a distraction on the other resources and more things will be produced much faster. Still producing quite quickly on the fusion cells. I actually already had a plan to improve the fusion cell production with a crazy idea and another drain on the resource development of this entire place, but I've decided to put a hold on it because that will go on to the next series altogether. So really close to being done for what I want to do for today. Yeah, there's it. It's already set. That looks neat. Another 4 would take it there, and then half of that would fill up these last 2. Remember, across the entire map there are 16 iridium stations. One does 1 every 75 seconds. The other does 1 every 23 seconds. So 23 versus 75. So yeah, so that's 3 times as fast as the other. So if you count it all together, every 75 seconds, that is 8, 16, 24 plus 8, 32 coming in every 75 seconds. So yeah, really, really fast production coming through here. It's almost time for the new series. No bioplastic, and there's nitrogen. Bioplastic is a way different story from all the others. I'm not really going to worry about filling up the circuit board stuff at the moment. This isn't really even of any importance. I say that now, but I know how important it really is, which is kind of ironic. Believe it or not, previously my rockets were only running with pulsar quads. And then recently fusion cells became part of the trading hierarchy with a massive improvement in price. It was the difference between 8 and 24 to 24 to 75. So yeah, it made that much of a difference to trade. Only one's being launched at the moment. Yes, that's fine. I'll show you what I mean. This year is now 80. This year is 25. So this used to always be 25, but this never used to be 80. It used to be lower. So I never used to even bother with it. It was cheaper to send up single items like Pulsar or any of these, even with 6. And they'll just fly off at a tremendous rate. I didn't like circuit boards because it took up too much of time on certain items, which you saw right now. And this is it. This is what was the big hold up on everything. Oh yeah, and there's it. This here is a pressure multiplier, heat multiplier, plants multiplier, oxygen multiplier. So if you have these, you can skyrocket your production faster than the rockets will ever give you in a single boost, because the rockets do 10 times on their first launch, and then they just add to that original booster 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. And when you start boosting the oh wow, I affected it that badly. I've never had all 4 down here at the same time. Kidding me. 11 slots to go. Okay, well, let's say goodbye to this location for a little bit. And let's give this here a quick move back to the right location. Alright, so right now it's gonna be play, it's gonna be new. I had no idea. Okay, one second. I just need to see if there are any new achievements in the game before I go any further. Oh, I have all of them. So I've got nothing to fear. Okay, let's go. My playtime decreases on every game that I play here. Okay, right, let's have a look at what it says. Blue sky atmospheres. Yay, I know exactly what needs to be done. Got some food, I've got oxygen. Alright. And there's a crafter. I need to get this. 2 cobalt, iron and magnesium. 2 iron. try to fly, believe it or not. So used to all of the easy stuff. Oh. I need magnesium badly. Two more. And with that, construction will begin. Two. Let's have a look again at what I need. Need one more. Two more iron. Perfect. Finally. That's way in advance of when it's needed. And the fact that there's an aluminium field right across there means that that is not going to be a difficult situation anytime soon. So what am I doing with this extra large base? Well, there's a simple thing that I'm doing. I'm actually building up so that I have place for my plants when I finally expand into plants. So yeah, future proofing the base ahead of time. I need iron again. Silica. Simple enough reason for coming back down here. And I want to only pick up iron because I'm going to need to put out one more. Another one. Sheesh. So yeah, I've spoken a lot about all the things that are a bit far-fetched and a bit closer to home than you'd expect from a game. But yeah, this game actually does get quite a bit right about terraforming. Terraforming requires quite a bit of components. Most of it are basics, and you need to be able to generate those basics, and those basics make up such a heavy demand. Oh yeah, there's it, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Just remembered. Unlike my last base, this base should be able to produce so many resources all at once that it's going to outweigh that base by dozens of times. Sorry about that. I went a little bit silent. I went into a weird concentration mode. Yeah. This is all part of my plan. I plan to do all of this, and then there's a little break I'll take in between. So yeah, the stream will end and then it will come back. I intend to have this room all the way through the back. So yeah, this should be quite a nice garden. And there's something missing from the front. Seven. Already abandoned the starter base. Shockingly enough, that is not really bad. Okay, I'm going to go and get some oxygen because I'm going to need it for the trip I'm about to make. Did not know this was here. I haven't started improving the atmosphere, so I wasn't thinking that I'm going to get anything like that. There's that ship right there next to me. I can always go to improve my living conditions. But yeah, that's just about the biggest improvement that I can think of doing. I don't want to make the space any bigger. That would hurt my overall. Oh, I didn't know I already had another oxygen. craft the outside, build the inside. I'm gonna end up with a lot of free room at the end of it. I already know that. Okay. VeggieTube, drill, heater. Simple things, not going to be easy to get a hold of all the material. This was simple, this is simple. Run inside. Let's just save this here. This is a lot different from the original playthrough, and although I'm doing the exact same thing again for a base, I didn't start off inside the valley, so I made it a little bit more difficult on myself accidentally, even though this is an intentional upgrade in location. Still not yet done. Wow. Fantastic. You might be wondering, why am I putting in oxygen? Well, that's because the terraformation index is still sitting at 0. Normally I like to start it off with a heavy start. You just throw in whatever you can and you push it to the max, but this time I'm not going to be able to do that. I need to build all 3 of those screens so that I can keep moving forward. Those screens actually help big time. They allow you to plot a little bit better, and I still haven't finished off building off the base. But once the base is up, it means that I can do a little bit more, a little bit faster. Do I make it? Do I make it? Do I make it? Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Cobalt silicon. And get a silicon, ironically enough. There's plenty of it around here. I'm actually actively changing the environment outside here. That's how come. Although food is really scarce, eventually it won't be. So let's see. Drill. They're expensive to make. And there is my queue to run. That figure seems so ridiculous against where I am right now. You know what? With 10 I can actually finish up the back. Likely. So yeah, let's go for it. Hopefully I can finish off the cage. And then I can fill it up. Nope, I can't. Oh wait, I did finish off the cage. One, two, three, four. I need 8 more iron. It's a little, but it's a lot. Nine. One more. Couldn't get it. Too bad. Oxygen tank T2. Silicon, cobalt, magnesium, titanium, iron. This is going to be an awesome garden behind. I need magnesium. Woohoo. Oh, this is just fantastic. I need heat to unlock the veggie tube. Oxygen to unlock the ladder, which is going to unlock soon. Backpack T2, solar panels. And there's a mistake. I'm not monitoring my power output. That's very, very bad. Titanium should actually be producing a ton of oxygen just by manufacturing it into a metal, which is kind of ironic. Titanium's fastest reaction is with oxygen, forming titanium oxide. So yeah, that's one of the weird ones. Water into ice, that's normally a very good capture point for oxygen in air. There's no iron. And I like that they have way more room on a single tank of oxygen now. First things first, and then we fill up. Now, for anybody who's watching this here and thinking this game looks so boring, it is boring within some aspects, but just think about this here. When you first started off, you got this massive crunch that you have to try and get around. And once you start getting a little bit better with crunch, you're going to end up being able to do more and more things, and your exploration gets more and more daring. And it's all about how well you prepare. For example, you'll see that I'm running around with a single oxygen tank right now, and eventually you'll see that I'm running around with 4 oxygen tanks and making trips all the way across the planet. Oh, fantastic. Oh, already full. Now I actually want to head in another direction and pick up iridium, because I know that there's iridium on the outside of certain areas, and once I do that, I can start improving. I could also go to the ship, which is right here, right in front of me, but that would take me 3 oxygen tanks at the moment, and that's quite an expensive resource. You know what? Let's do it. Let's build. This one gets hilarious because you're gonna see one of the weirdest things ever. One iron, one silicone, one titanium. Yeah, this is a massive garden area. I'm gonna be able to produce so much more than I did in my last playthrough. Now I need to go check how much of power I drained from my entire system. Okay, while I have a chance, I'm running in for the quick and easy location to gain things from. I've got the backpack, I've got a little bit more oxygen, I've got 3 refills of oxygen on me, I've got a refill of water, I didn't take a refill of food. The no refill of food is because I know there's food inside the ship. Unless that's changed, then I'm in big trouble. So yeah, let's see how foolish I have been on this trip. There's food, there's aluminium, and there's even bat. What am I doing? I need the iron at the moment. And I need every seed I can get my hands on. Oh wow, that was empty. And now you see why I hate running into the ship too early. Torch is off, and let's keep going. So simple, easy start basically is what I'm going for. One by one, I'm going to upgrade things, build up more and more inside this little cabin that I have. But with the decryptor, the microchip for decrypting something new, I'm going to open something that I don't have, and most probably advance myself way more than I should. So let's see how it goes. Agility boots, you know how awesome that is. That means this year will last even longer. So let's go have a look. I think it might be outside of my range. 2 aluminium, 2 fabric. I don't have 2 fabric. Let's rearrange this. I was one off on where I put it. And that should finish off the inside here. And then the terraformation starts. Trust me, terraformation isn't super difficult, it's just time consuming. I could leave it running with what I have currently and get way better results in a little bit. Or I can do exactly what I did here. As you can see, there's this massive area here for farming in the back. Once farming starts, this is going to be a fantastic location. Whew. So now let's see what I'm going to build. First things first, let's up the power demand on this place, because I can't just leave it with 3. So I will up it to a total of 8. I need 5 iron for that. So let's see, how much iron do I have here? Nothing. Have I somewhere, don't I? Yeah. There's a reason for making saves. Once I actually got sucked under the map without having booster packs, and that was the end of it for me. So you need to be careful with where you place yourself. Oh, I hit a mark on the terraformation. That is awesome. That base that I just put up is huge now. Let's just do one thing. I love this. This means one more unlock, so I might even go agility boots T2, which would be way further than I need to be. Or I could unlock something else altogether, an air filter or something of that sort, that there will reduce the impact of oxygen deprivation on me and speed up a little bit of my progress. Or it could unlock something else altogether. No idea. You'll see as I unlock. Mining speed T1. That is actually a fantastic blueprint to have unlocked. And head straight into this. Reduce the agility boots. Put them on. Now I have speed. What in the world did I unlock? Can't believe I forgot what I just unlocked a few seconds ago. Mining speed T2, yeah. T1. That is odd. I know where a lot of the ships are, but the problem is getting to them with this level of agility and oxygen is way too hard. I need at least 300, and the oxygen that I'm currently carrying isn't enough to get me to where I need to go. So yeah, I did make a massive mess up here, so sorry about that. I've had everything tuned down due to my personal audio being a little bit reduced. And I do have a massive echo from my mic, which is supposed to be tuned out by the natural. So yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. This is a massive improvement already. I still have to put in the other items, and yeah, that's going to speed things up big time. Iron, ice, magnesium. Okay, so ice, magnesium. I need 1 ice, 2 iron. My ice. Now I need the iron. I do know how close I am to the iridium caves that are right on the beginner zone, but I'm not about to run in there. I'm out of here. I am planning a little trip to go get some critical resources. Iron is critical at the moment. And I forgot to double check on that. Other critical item that I needed to make. You see, mining speed actually improves when you have higher level resources. So when I'm touching things like iridium, if I have better mining speed, it's better for me. Okay, let's have a look. Magnesium, silicon, aluminium. Not hard at all. Okay, so now let's go on. And that changed everything actually. I want to have 8 iron. Picked it up. Woohoo. Five and 3, that's 8 altogether there. But I need more. Two cobalt, 3 cobalt. And if I am correct, there is still not enough silico. Enough to make 2, and then I'll decrease it by quite a bit. Yes, that is all of the solar panels. That means that I'm going to have a ton of electricity to work with. Let me just grab 2 of these, and I'll grab another 4 cobalt as soon as I'm done with this. Well, let's have a look at how big it is. 50 kilowatts. That is not a small amount of power, and I can get rid of these at any time now. They're not even going to make a drop off on this entire network. I'm using 5 kilowatts. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so something is giving me a little bit of extra power. Okay. I need more drills to improve the rate of change. I'm at 1 kTi. I need 170 more. Right now the biggest impactor is oxygen. Shocking. I expected heat to be quite a big impactor. It's catching up on pressure, which is also very easy to improve at the moment. Titanium. Let's see, what does pressure unlock next? Got 2, I need another 4 more. No, I need 6 of each. Five. 1 more titanium, and the rest needs to be iron. Oh, that sucks. So iron and magnesium. So silicone and ice for each of them. That's what I need. It's 3 silicone, 3 ice. Even if I had it in the base, I'm not going to use that right away. I don't even know what I have in my base. I'm not keeping track of that. The reason for it is quite simple. Later I'm going to need full buckets all over the place when it comes time to start building the real stuff. Three, 1. Yeah, fuck, don't hurt. That gives me more water. I need more fuel, regardlessly. Not yet of any importance, because even though I want to go up, going up right now doesn't help me at all. Two aluminium and a titanium. I can't build more heaters at the moment because I don't have iridium. I know where to get iridium, it's just might not be accessible at this very point. Now that is impressive. Heat is still very low, there's just 2 heaters. Pressure is improving nicely, 1.6. You can see all of them in their lines. Pressure is the most amount of items made, ironically enough. Drill T2. that is not very far away now. That is ironic. This is where I need to go for iridium. As you could see from that there, I need a total of 8 pieces of iridium just to be able to get up to the next level. Let's see what the Heater T2 takes. Yeah, not bad. I'm actually going to need a lot more iridium. And if I know this location well enough, soon there's going to be a massive jump in power. The first time I played through, finding aluminium was so difficult. Right now I need 16 of that, so 8. Yeah. Control T2 already out. I expected it to show up very soon, so yeah, that's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I just need 2 more. Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's the way there. exoskeleton too. That is going to be a big improvement. Okay, let me just have a look at what the upgrade is. Oh, 1 titanium. Not bad. Titanium and aluminium, titanium and aluminium. I need a ton of titanium, and there's a ton right in front of me. Take 8, improve the pressure. Take another 8 and get ready to improve the heating, because the heating is going to go up to T2, and on top of that there I'm going to improve it again. 2 more. Sweet. I don't want to overload myself right now, so yeah, 1 more should be somewhere close by. Another titanium. How fast I can eat power. Didn't think about checking that up. 0.35 minus 2.5 for that one upgrade. So yeah, I'm just going to do this here quickly. Silicone, aluminium, and titanium. Let's have a look at what's available in the next few. I need something better for power production, so I'm looking for another. Can put in one more. 2.85. Yeah, that is really, really close. And the heat has started to climb. Pressure is the strongest increase, followed by heat. And oxygen is at only level 2. There's only 3 of them, 2 per. So yeah, things are really improving outside. 9.85, 86, 87. There was an oxygen tank T3. Increased mobility. Woohoo. This here has no impact on that, so T3 goes. Iron to silicon cobalt. I am almost 10% down on the first target. On that side there are 2 more microchips for me to gain, but I'm not yet ready to go run through that area. It's a bit more difficult, and there's food, but it's a bit of a stretch to get there. Man, that is slow. Ooh. I'm actually waiting for this T2 solar panels. I already know what's needed for it. I should eat now before I leave. There's a chest inside this crater, so I'm gonna go pick it up. I'm gonna dismantle it, then I'm gonna go into the other area. Aluminium and magnesium. Not very difficult to gain both. Can do one straight away. Yeah. And just doing this first upgrade is gonna give me no power. So everything will stop for a second and then things will go on. kilowatts plus 6.5. Three by three. Magnesium and aluminium. First objective. I need 7. Let's make that figure go down and then I can grab a ton of aluminium all at once and come back with that. There is a reason why I'm approaching it so slowly. I can do exactly 3. This is fantastic. That is fantastic as well. I'm almost there. That is very important. I actually need that more urgently now as well. That is a waste of time. That is important. So yeah, we're heading up. That'll be after I reach objective and the advanced crafting station, the most important part here. One more magnesium and then aluminium away. It's not even a tiny figure that I've improved my entire base by doing those small things. When I come onto this side, the amount of things I have to gather is just crazy, and then I have to get back to this exact same route. Alright, how many heaters do I need in T2? I need 6. So I need 6 more aluminum. Man, that is a problem. I actually didn't remember that there was one on the outskirts. That's actually impacting me negatively. It's 3 and 3. So I can build 3 more inside the base camp when I go back. 4 more. 2 more of those, and then I can come back for that ship. So yeah, there you go. This has been one of the heaviest single time runs that I've done. I'm going to take a little break now when I get back to base. I'm going to leave myself inside because I can still keep the terraforming timer ticking. I did not know there was another one here. Getting up to 175 is quite important, but everything that I'm doing in terms of upgrades isn't as important as getting to that 175, but it's needed to get to 175 faster. So yeah, right now things are moving quite slow, and just now they're going to start speeding up at rapid rates. Yeah, I'm one short. What in the hell did I do? No way. Okay, let's have a look at how bad that affects power. Blue skies are almost here. Silicon and titanium. Need one more iron as well. Oh yeah, I'm about to take a break. Saying that for a while. 2 silicone, 2 titanium. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to have a little bit of a break, and I'll be back. That's odd. That is really odd. Actually, this is the end of the stream. I just realized I have a power outage in less than 20 minutes. So catch you all in the next one. We'll be going through everything together. So I'm just going to exit to main menu. This year will be done with you guys from start to end on live streams as I go through it. So catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.